Hey guys, All In Crypto here and welcome back for another video everybody. In this video we're going to be taking another look at Dogecoin and why I may have been wrong about this particular coin. Guys, for those of you who don't know, Dogecoin came around in 2013 and essentially is a meme coin. I mean, you know, it's got a Doge on the front of the coin. I never really took Dogecoin as any kind of a serious investment. However, today it's currently 17th in terms of market cap with a $2.5 billion market cap. And on the daily, on the 24-hour, it's up 155%. On the weekly, it's up 138%, guys. And I had made a video around about 2 weeks ago on the 14th of January. About 14 days ago, essentially saying, can Dogecoin make you a millionaire? And my outcome was essentially that even though Dogecoin, as a result of the bull market that we're in, is going to perform well, because of it having a lack of a use case, really it's only used for sort of tipping and it is somewhat traded, but never really in massive volumes. I'd essentially said that it's something I hadn't personally invested in. And that, you know, I sort of designate my money to investments such as, you know, Cardano, Polkadot, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Chainlink, you know, Oracles, projects that actually have some sort of use case and have some sort of real world use case. I'm not saying that Dogecoin necessarily doesn't, but I tend to invest in coins that are going for sort of a bigger market cap than just being a meme and a sort of tipping token. And Dogecoin was 100% created as a meme coin by the creators. You know, that's what they branded it. However, after I'd made this video, I had a number of comments sort of telling me to actually invest in Dogecoin, to put money into Dogecoin. And at the time, Dogecoin was round about three quarters of a cent. So I thought, hey, why not? Why don't I go and stick $100 in? I did so just really to say that I had some Dogecoin. I'd stated in that video that I didn't have Dogecoin. And today, I've more than doubled that $100. That $100 is at around about $250. It's not a lot of money. I know there's people out there that have an awful lot of money in Dogecoin. I really just stuck $100 in because why not? You know, how could I? You know, I don't think you need Dogecoin in order to be able to talk to Dogecoin. You wouldn't stop a heart surgeon from operating on you if you had a heart attack just because he hadn't had a heart attack. A lot of people are saying, you know, I don't know how you can talk about Dogecoin when you don't own it. So really, I just bought Dogecoin just to really see what it would do. It wasn't a serious investment for me, but today it's done exceptionally well. It's making me think I wish I'd thrown a couple of $1,000 into it. And you know, one thing I am going to say, guys, is be very, very careful with Dogecoin and the sort of price movement we're seeing from Dogecoin, and it's spiking and going to all-time highs. Pullback is going to come. When that pullback comes, though, we don't know. And one thing I want to sort of sideway into is something called GameStop. I'm sure you guys have all heard of GameStop by now. The same thing that is affected and has affected the price of GameStop and essentially caused it to, you know, go up 1,000+% is now bridging into the Dogecoin and the Dogecoin community. One thing I think I really underestimated with Dogecoin, even though, like I say, the use case doesn't really do it for me and didn't warrant investing, I think I didn't take into consideration the actual community. Like I say, you have people like Elon Musk tweeting out about Dogecoin on a regular basis. And it's very interesting to see that if people put value on something, whether it has a better or worse use case or the fundamentals are worse or better, it doesn't really matter. It's really what people... As a libertarian, I believe in free markets, and I believe that price should determine the markets. And you know, we're seeing that that's exactly what's happening with Dogecoin. It's actually quite satisfying to see. But going back to GameStop, essentially GameStop it was a stock that was going sort of out of business. Not out of business, it was losing. A lot of big hedge funds in the United States had shorts against it. Something called Wall Street bets essentially decided to go against it. And essentially the price of GameStop absolutely skyrocketed, and it's still skyrocketing today to the point where those hedge funds that had shorts against it actually essentially got liquidated. Some of those hedge funds are no more. They're actually gone to the government to ask for bailouts. You know, these are wealthy people. You know, the likes of me and you guys, the retail investors. actually took the GameStop stock and really sort of flipped it on its head and beat Wall Street essentially, and caused a large number of hedge funds, well, not a large number, a select few hedge funds to actually lose billions, not millions, not thousands, billions of dollars in GameStop going the other way. Now, GameStop essentially, realistically, should have sold off and been a good short, because we live in a digital age. Nobody really goes into stores, especially not with what's happening at the moment, and buys games. You can download everything off the internet now. So Wall Street bets essentially went after this, and a load of retails did, and we are seeing a similar thing happen with Dogecoin today. Who let Dogecoin out? Meme-based cryptocurrency soars 250% to record high. Wall Street bets fever hits Dogecoin, price soars 152%. I mean, the price of Dogecoin more than doubled overnight around the time a popular Twitter account from Wall Street Bets trader mentioned a meme-loving crypto in a tweet. Guys, this is just fantastic. It really does go to show that what the retail guys do really matters, and it's, you know, as people get more and more aware that, you know, you can place longs, you can, as we get more familiar with the sort of trading world, and as cryptocurrencies sort of push their way to the forefront of that, especially in the sort of day and age we find ourselves in, this is going to become the retailer, the retail investor, the normal people, the people like me and you are going to have more and more control and start to make considerably more money. So, you know, thanks to those guys that commented on the original video saying that I should have bought Dogecoin at the time. Much appreciated. I did do it. I know I didn't put a large amount of money in because I didn't honestly think it was really much of a serious investment. However, I still, to this day, if I'm going to be bluntly honest with you, it's not that I don't think it's necessarily a serious investment, because it's somewhat proven otherwise. Where do you make 100% gains in not even 24 hours, guys? You know, the crypto market absolutely continues to amaze me, and I think is going to continue to. But I still, to this day, I'm not going to be buying any more Dogecoin, certainly not at this point. If it pulls back, I may look at sort of getting in somewhere. I still think we have a large amount of money in terms of volume to actually flow into the overall cryptocurrency market in 2021. If you follow the 4-year Bitcoin cycle theory, I urge you all to go and have a look at those other videos where I've spoken about why 2021 is going to be such a big year based on halvening cycles, etc. It's all largely based around Bitcoin. But I think Dogecoin actually can perform quite well, and I think if things like this keep happening, where the sort of retail guys and the community, you know, favour Dogecoin, the price of Dogecoin, I mean, who knows where it sort of ends up, and it's, you know, really caught somebody like me who had looked at it and viewed it as not a very serious investment to sort of have a double take and relook. But I would definitely urge anybody on the side of caution of buying Dogecoin at this moment in time as it's sort of moon shooting, just because the likelihood is that we do pull back at some times, and you could be left holding bags right at the top when this momentum sort of slows down. But that's really it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think of Dogecoin. I know Dogecoin has a massive following. I know it's a favorite for a lot of you guys, and it's certainly on my radar. And like I say, when I made the video, Dogecoin was at 35th in market cap. Today it's 17th, and it's more than doubled in price. I think we could see it triple in price potentially, guys, in this short period of time. So let me know what you think, guys. If you could leave me a like, that would really help me out in terms of the algorithm. It's one reason I like making YouTube videos, because as a result of me making that video back on the 14th, it really showed, you know, it was one of my bigger videos, and you know, here the first comment: buy at least $5 Dogecoin. What's the harm? Also, you never know. It was because of comments like this that I actually went ahead and bought it, and I know I only put $100 in because I sort of thought, hey, what's $100? But in some respects, you know, I now have over $250 sat in my Binance account, and you know, for what really? So I just wish I'd put more money in and took it as more of a serious investment. But like I say, I'm not going to be putting any more money in Dogecoin, at least until I see a pullback, and then maybe I'll look at getting another position opened. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. Remember to leave me a like if you can, subscribe for more videos because they're coming out daily, and let me know in the comments what you guys think about Dogecoin. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.